Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13, the blue R1 Plus, like it says in the title, bold like us. Haven't had a blue device in a while since, I think, the blue R1 HD, the little brother, a little 5-inch, almost stock Android device for $60. Great little device. A lot of you fell in love with it, and some of you might even be using it as we speak. I ended up selling mine to a coworker, and as we speak, they still love that device. So I'm going to review this device, give you a quick tour, quick first impressions. I've already opened it up. The box was really beat up that it came in, so I actually opened up everything, make sure everything was fine, and it is. So I put it back together for the quick review, or the first impressions, I should say. But let me know down below what you want to see me do during the reviewing process, and even for fun, we can take it up against the LG G6. Or any of my other devices. So you let me know what you want to see. Yeah, so let's open up what I've already opened up and get into this really quickly. I'm going to take the device right out of the bag. There it is. This part right here was actually inside the device to help open up the back. It did make it pretty easy. I actually will go to the USB charging port area, which is not USB Type-C. Come on, Blue. By now, this should be USB Type-C in 2017. There's a microphone there, by the way. So if you just kind of click that area, pull back a little bit, you can slide your fingernail in there. So I would suggest you keep a little bit of fingernail and go around and pull that puppy off. Okay. Now, this is supposed to be thin metal. Feels a little plasticky, but I think it is plastic. I thought I saw in a review that they said this was metal, but to me that looks like it's plastic, so I don't know. Anyway, the battery is a 4,000 milliamp battery, which should be amazing when it comes to battery life. Amazing. So you got your speaker down here, which if you look at the back, there's your speaker grill. There's your speaker there. You might be able to hear my dog out there barking. He's just having fun with the neighbor dogs. You got SD card slot, SIM 2, SIM 1 right over here. It says it right there. You got your flash 13 megapixel camera here, and you got a mic right there, right next to the camera, which is nice. And you do have a headphone jack area right up top, 3.5 millimeter. At the bottom, USB charging port area. And again, not USB Type-C, and then there's a little mic right there. So, well, let's get into the box here. It says hello. Quick guide to install your your SIM. So this is going to be, let's look at this in English here. Well, anyway, this is your installation guide, and you should already know how to do that. And there's your booklet on your quick guide. So I do suggest you go through it a little bit. Make sure you know what your rights are as far as any kind of warranties. And you do get a screen protector. I thought that this was going to come with a case, and mine didn't come with a case. So I'm going to have to order a case for this device. Now, in some of the reviews, you do see a clear case. Mine doesn't have that, just to let you know. This takes a regular SIM card. It says right here, micro SIM. I have a nano SIM. So what they give you in here is an adapter. You got a couple adapters here, but I'm going to use this adapter here for my nano SIM. Okay, which will go right in there in SIM 1. And I'll put an SD card in here. This does have, let's look at the back of the box. Man, I thought for sure I was going to get a case, and I have to order one because I can't take this out until I get a case. Even at $109, I still protect my devices. So it says 5.5 inch IPS, well, it doesn't say IPS, but it is IPS LCD HD curved glass display, 1.3 gigahertz quad-core processor, is a MediaTek. Could you just imagine if this was a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625? 3 gigs of RAM, 13 megapixel camera, I already mentioned. On the back, you do have an 8 megapixel, well, actually, I thought it was an 8 megapixel. It's a 5 megapixel selfie front LED. Oh, wow, sweet. It's got a front flash. You don't know how excited, man. I don't have my J7 anymore. J7, the Samsung Galaxy J7. Well, that belongs to my son now, and that had a front flash. Totally digging that. So you got a micro SD card slot, which I showed you, up to 64 gigs. So with 3 gigs, I think it has 32 gigs of storage, if I'm correct. Let me see if I can find it here really quick. Bear with me. Just bear with me. And so in here it says 2 gigs of RAM. This is the 3 gig of RAM. So I'm thinking that this is literally going to be 32 gigs of onboard storage. I'm going to go to my orders. But as we do that, I'm going to peel off this. And we're going to put the back on. You know, it's okay to come unprepared because it shows the human side of us YouTube reviewers. I'm not going to pretend that I have it all together all the time. I'm trying to do this quick and so I can start using it even though I don't have a case. Yeah, I really thought there was going to be a case in there because I was going to start using this puppy right away. So, yeah, this got 32 gigs of internal memory. Plus, you can add the additional 64 with your SD card and your 3 gigs of RAM. So that's basically it. It feels really, really nice in hand. I love the curved display. We're going to see if we can make sure that the screen protector is going to go on there nice, especially with these curved displays. Sometimes there's a little bit of issues getting screen protectors on here, whether they're regular screen protectors or tempered glass screen protectors. But we're going to get this turned on. First boot. There you go, my blue. My first impressions is I love the quality build. It feels solid, no creaks, no squeaks. I love the 4,000 milliamp battery that's in here. I think the 13 megapixel camera is going to do well. For $109, I think we're going to do okay here. Marshmallow, not nougat. And again, you know, with blue, I've talked about this in other videos. Blue doesn't live up to keeping their promises when they when they say they're going to give you software updates. It doesn't happen. So I'm skipping through all the process here of just to get in to my device, and I'm just yip yapping away while I do it. So don't expect Blue to give you those updates, whether it's security patches or software updates. What you get here is maybe what you're stuck with, but at a low price of $109, it may be worth it. That's why you don't want to spend a lot of money on Blue devices. But when you can get a Blue device with basically stock Android for this price point, why not? Why not? Especially if it turns out to be a killer device. And if you wait a month to check out all the reviews, read some reviews, watch some reviews, and if a month or two later, everything's working fine with this device, and you can get it for $109 or $159 if you think it's worth it, unless you're looking at something like the Moto G5, Moto G5 Plus. Who knows? It may drop even further, but do your homework. So I want to move one of these over here. I do this so I can play, so I can scroll. So I can do this. I want to feel how feathery smooth, and it feels really good. It's got an app drawer. Check it out. So I can disable some of these Amazon apps, but basically that's it. That's all you get right there. Check it out. I'm going to turn down the display. That's pretty bright. So that's all you get. Wow. Feels really nice and smooth. Okay, so I like the way it feels there. Okay, so there you go. There's first impressions. Hello. Blue's here in the house. Let me know what you want to see. I appreciate you taking the time. I'm a little disappointed I did not get a case with my Blue. I'm wondering if they just forgot to drop it in there. Either way, peace. Thanks for watching the unboxing of the Blue R1+. Hopefully it lives up to the little 5-inch Blue R1 HD.